indigo story. So M1992 are another brand that are worth looking at. They are really buzzing right now. And I love the idea of denim belts on jeans as well. Mid-cast and baby blues here. Very, very clean and minimal looks. And I've called this slide The Simple Life. I love the idea of simplicity, but with this sort of 90s and noughties attitude. So really clean lines and really, really simple garments and styling. However, on the flip side of this, we have designer denim. So a return to label mania has been emerging over the last few years. This is combined with youth's obsession with irony. So looking at the double G Gucci belt as spotted on the Seoul Fashion Week street shots, which is really, really perfect for in here. And this definite feeling of ostentation and over-the-topness. Trashy is back. Sexiness, glamour, nudity, bling, bring it all on. Really, really fun and playful. And of course, there is this return to femininity. It's all about embracing the Destiny's Child in you. Midriff exposing, bralettes, tailoring, off the shoulder, all of that amazing stuff. Which leads me into fitted. These more fitted silhouettes are more kind of corseted and waisted hourglass shapes. They've been emerging for the last couple of seasons, and it's this real return to femininity. And then I mentioned Levi's twisted jeans earlier and the engineered garments. So again, looking at Ottolenghi, the main image here on the left, but also I'm loving the Christian Dior 2000 advert here, which is absolutely perfect. Loving that look. And altered essentials. Obviously, we've been seeing reworked looks in the market coming through since the birth of brands like Vetements. Ackerslauter are an amazing brand to look at if you don't already know them. They definitely play with kind of proportions and details, pocket details and things like that. So check out their stuff. But definitely looking at reworking classic, essential jeanswear details in new and innovative ways. And that leads me to 90s deconstruction. So very much looking at these kind of reworked looks. I particularly love the full-length woman on this page with the kind of floor-length coat. It really reminds me of sort of noughties and 90s fashion. But reworking garments, patching them together, upcycling, all really important. And then, of course, raw edge. We've seen raw edge in the market for a couple of seasons now. What I like about the images on this page is particularly the Guess jeans advert from early 2000. I definitely did this to meet my jeans when I sort of cut off the waistband in the late 90s. I also really love the idea of the miniskirt here on the left with the sort of torn off hem. Seeing the miniskirt returning into the market as well as a really strong piece. And then with this return to utility, I have this really lovely board of zip-through jackets using zips in new ways, either on the center front seam or sleeves or side seams, really sort of playing with utility in a kind of sexy way. Which leads me into clean utility, loving a lot of these looks. I think what's important with utility now and workwear is it's definitely got a kind of late 90s, early noughties vibe. So you've got the kind of D-rings and you've got this sort of bellows pockets. And it's definitely a lot fresher than the more traditional vintage utility that we've been seeing in the last few seasons. Which leads me into cargo. Cargo is becoming really, really important again. And it's funny because a lot of these images I see have been quite ugly. Balenciaga is a good example of that, this sort of ugly, beautiful thing coming through again. But looking at these 3D pockets and multiple pocket details and bellows pockets on here, very much a more is more utility story. And then as far as fabric is concerned, we're definitely playing with reverse here, loving a lot of the examples on this page of very deep turn-ups or using the reverse of a fabric on a back pocket, really playing with reverse denim as a design detail. So plaid is obviously every season, it comes in every winter, but what I'm excited about this season is this very 90s noughties look. And emerging brand Meow are really, really perfect for this trend. The yellow plaid that you'll see on the top left is so Clueless, you know the movie Clueless. It's so straight out of Clueless, it's unbelievable, so loving that look. As far as other print and pattern is concerned, the next slide is all about pinstripe. Again, pinstripe is a very sort of noughties vibe as well, very posh spice. Opening Ceremony have come out with a really, really nice sort of twin piece pinstripe look. And also File Papa, a really great brand to watch at the moment, have come out with some amazing Diamante pinstripe, which is bang on trend. And then as far as wash is concerned, acid wash, really in-your-face acid wash is definitely re-emerging. Especially I've noticed on Stella McCartney, the last collection at Stella McCartney, with the over-dyed coloured acid, which is really, really cool. And then also Martine Rose, who's a very directional and cool designer to watch. She's sort of gone with this real kind of graphic in-your-face snow wash. And plastic looks are really, really key for this story. Seeing this emerge from brands such as Fiorucci from Italy, but I also love on this